spotters knows, you can't defeat the free market system. So you have to scare it. Yeah, control it. You can't defeat things. You can't defeat America militarily. So you have to change its behavior. We learned after 9/11 the best way to defeat terrorism, and that is, don't be afraid. Don't really care. The Times Square bomber, that's just down the street from here. Are New Yorkers concerned about that? Yeah. Are New Yorkers changing the way they're living? Nope. Be easy to blow something up here. It would be. But any terrorist that comes here, or I think any place in the country, ought to know one thing. You're blowing yourselves up for nothing. You're not going to get the virgins, okay? And you're also not going to change us. You probably heard the phrase, don't give up the ship. Do you know where it's from? So when we were still fighting the British in the War of 1812, American naval officer James Lawrence, he was facing the British. I mean, they didn't suck on the seas. Well, he had a crew that was less, that he had, only trained for about 2 weeks. And the British ship had been together for 7 years. That's kind of an important thing. They were losing their butt. And Captain Lawrence gave his last command. He's there he looked a little like David Buckner laying here on the floor going, oh, and he gave his last command, and it was, don't give up the ship, fight until she sinks. It took less than an hour for the British ship to sink that ship and win the battle. Lawrence died. Lawrence died. But when Officer Oliver Hazard Perry heard the news, he ordered something to be made. And here it is. And if I can get it down, there it is. It's a flag. Don't give up the ship. They flew it for a while. Flag was displayed on the flagship during the engagement against the British later that year. Oh, and they won that one. So what can we take from this? Don't give up the ship. You might lose the ship. You might lose a battle here or there. You might not. But you better keep standing. Unless you stand up and vow not to lose the ship. Even if you lose the battle. Remember what the phrase means. A year later, they went on and won the war. You know what's really interesting? This whole battle that we're having right now, been fought before, this whole battle, we know how it's going to end. We've already won. We're just choosing sides now. Refuse to give up the ship.